A loner looks like a loser to those who don't know what they're looking at. Train different.
Nah, you ain't gonna have to be laying around this house. You gonna have to get up. You gotta apply yourself. You gotta do something, boy. What happened with your job? Well, what happened with the transcripts for school? You just can't sit around here smoking weed all day, boy. You gonna have to get out this house.
Damn, mama tripping. All up in my ear about eviction. I don't care, I'm sticking to the mission. Half a year, my clippy money mission. Focus, so I changed my forecast. Hate on me or doubt me, then that's your bad. Get into the money, get into the bag. Time to pop a bottle, time to pop a tag. Got no time for bitches, gotta let them go. Focus on my figures with my nigga roll. Be away forever, that's forever both. Feeling just like Leroy, cause I got the glove. Cowbunga, I done caught away. Eat at Benny Hunters on a normal day. Hit when I first greet her, that's a normal day. And she the type to date you and to take away. Bang this in your Jeep, nigga. Roll up, hit the sweet nigga. Yeah, rip on this beat, nigga. Red bird, tweet, nigga. Your nigga lame than a hoe. All cap like the thing on the pole. All cap like you screaming at a hoe. Wrote a story about it like the here it go.
A master assassin let loose amongst mortals. First directive, seek and destroy those who oppose. Couldn't get close to me with a portal. Louis Vuitton straight jacket, that's crazy fashion. Streetwear on the Build-A-Bear. Play dirty like a wrestler with a steel chair. Touch the dial, I'm still there. Smiling, profiling. Punch the heavy bag, get a mile in. Go hard, make them throw the towel in. No pressure, the best ever. Sophisticated like a wax seal leather. When you feel it pop, that's when you let up. Make them question if it's in his best interest to even get up. Stiff as a board, light as a feather. Mosquito buzzing like your citronella. Wake me when you find a flyer fella. And when he open his hand, that's when he find that I done got his pebble.
Bang this in your Jeep, nigga. Roll up, hit the sweet nigga. Yeah, rip on this beat, nigga. Red bird, tweet, nigga. Your nigga lame than a hoe. All cap like a thing on the pole. All cap like you screaming at a hoe. Wrote a story about it like the here it go.
Check, mic check, 1 2 1 2. Ripple, nigga, chill. Oh, cliff.
Yep.
Yo, that shit was 5-5.
Yeah,
I'm not even. Yo, Rip. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. That was 5. Like, I genuinely like that one, bro.
My bad, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate that love, man. Shout out J. King for that video, you know what I'm saying? Directed by J. King, put together by J. King.
Yeah, that was nice right there, man.
Oh yeah. Pretty. That was dope. So I had to go ahead and do something different, man. You know, I ain't want people to get used to just running the corner or whatever. See, getting feedback. There we go. Man. That was one of my personal favorites. I'm not even gonna lie. Song wise, I never saw the video. I honestly was surprised by the video. So I was just like, hey, I want to see it. That was my first time seeing it. But I love the song. You know what I'm saying? I love, every time you and J. King get together, y'all don't miss, man. Y'all don't miss.
Appreciate that. Shit, shout out J. King, man. It's been my partner since I started this thing, man. So, you know what I'm saying? I guess the history is the history proves the through the work, you know what I'm saying?
man. What's up, Devontae? It's good, dog. Appreciate you coming through on the corner.
So I gotta tell y'all, my shit look different now.
Oh,
I ain't
okay.
gonna lie, I noticed that. I like that.
You like it?
I
It's
like that. I
awkward now.
noticed that.
I don't know if I like it, man. I gotta get it right, man.
Hey,
You
hey,
know what
look,
I'm saying? I
it's
gotta get it.
different.
It's
It's
like
something
Hey,
different. It's nice.
I don't like it,
hey,
man. My lights ain't right, man. I don't feel like me yet, but I'm getting there.
okay. Yeah, that's it,
Hey
man.
man, it's a process, bro. It's a
Exactly.
Yeah, that it
process.
is.
It's a process,
Exactly.
bro.
Hey, I like that. Fellas, five fellas. Yeah, I like that. Fellas, five fellas.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna get it back right.
Man, nah, man, it's all right, Devontae, bro. Everybody, man, look, you know, y'all saw what I went through, right? I was, that's probably the most transparent I've ever been in my life on, on a social platform wise, you know, and but yeah, man, it's a struggle, it's a process, but just keep looking forward and looking, to improve and look towards better and solution. Not saying not gonna have your days, but yeah, man, it's good that we're here. We got a chance to do it again. We get a
Hey
chance to
Devontae,
correct
say, bro,
the correction.
we understand you slagging, but people go through motions. Just know when we had a family reunion, I'll be breaking that whack ass potato salad.
Man.
That's all you need to worry about. We understand, bro. Show up when you show up. We appreciate you, man.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah, man. Appreciate the prayers, dog.
Trust me, you're
Oh
gonna be one of
yeah,
the VIPs.
congratulations, man. Yeah, man, my dog. Yeah, congratulations on the wedding.
Blessings, blessings.
Congrats on the house. That's man doing good things, man. I'm proud, dog. I'll go ahead and give you flowers on the pod. Shit, I'm proud, man. Keep doing your thing.
Man, much blessings, man. Many more.
hmm Yeah, man. Now we talking about the good side of him and his relationship. We gotta start this off with the bad side. Well, I ain't gonna consider it the bad side, but
Yeah.
the side that that has caught a lot of fire since last couple of hours, right? Um, Celtics head coach of Udoka.
Mm-hmm.
It's been reported that he was having an
Better
affair.
segue, by the way. I get that with like a 7.5. Almost. I get an 8. That's an 8. That was a good 8 segue. I give you that one. That was
For
not.
sure, for sure.
You get better.
Appreciate it. Yeah, man, Mr. Udoka, Coach Udoka, I should say. He
Mm-hmm.
he got caught up. He had an alleged affair on how it's, okay. Technically, that's not Neil Long isn't his wife, but they've been together since 2010.
Mm-hmm.
Common law, you can say whatever. So, he's been outed. He's been outed for cheating with a member of the team, and we don't. Outside of that, we don't know anything else other than the fact that he's been suspended for the upcoming basketball season.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I feel like that's some whole shit because that's a personal thing. Second of all, I agree with Devontae. Like the Celtics should never leak that shit. Like let's just look at the key word within it. It's an affair. Nigga, that's none of your business. That's none of your business. So for you leaking this shit out there, it's like, all right, y'all down bad. But to suspend a nigga for something that he's doing within his personal business that's not affecting on court decisions, that's not this case.
Okay, what you got to say, Rip? What you think about it?
Man, I don't care who fucking who, man. The only thing I'm gonna say is, damn, bro, like Neil Long, my nigga, like damn, bro, that's how it's going. Like I don't know, bro. Okay, so let's talk about it, bro. I don't understand cheating, right? Like not on your wife. I understand cheating on your girlfriend. That makes sense. Yeah, it's your girlfriend. But your wife, you and I already went through the whole process of what we finna be, right? Well, you said they ain't really married though.
No, they're not really married because
he probably just trying to get the rocks off. Then I can't hate that, man. But in the same breath, bro, what you doing though? You can't. Okay, so it's two. Go. So it's two things, right? So I got first off, never get your pussy where you get your paycheck. You finna fuck your money. That's the first thing. You can't be out here putting your dick in your coworkers and shit, and then when shit get haywire at the job, you wonder what happened. That's just first thing. Whether not even talking about the cheating, just the idea of how to move in society, right? You can't be out here fucking your coworkers. Never get your pussy where you get your paycheck. That was something my uncle taught me a long time ago, and I live by that shit daily. Because you see it fall, you see them motherfuckers fall apart every day. Little work wife, work husband shit. Now this motherfucker talking to somebody else. Now it's an argument. Now somebody want to fight, and it's going down at the job. And everybody looking like, ooh, what happened? So yeah, you keep that shit to the minimum. You know what I'm saying? That was first. Second, why is you out here sloppy? Like, who knew about your shit? Why is you out here? Okay, you first off, all right, you already high profile. You NBA, right? You high profile. Your gal high profile. She's everybody's flirt since fucking Friday, right? You think this ain't gonna get out? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? You gotta, like, what move are you making? At some point, I gotta say, your lack of discipline got you in trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what you doing?
But let me add this in there. The motherfucker went against policy at the end of the day. So it's like you could have kept the shit in house, and they could have worded it different. They ain't had to say exactly what the situation was.
So wait. So how did they even get caught?
So apparently, it was leaked. You know, it was team news. So
team news.
It was going on within the team. I mean, the woman he was involved with is also a part of the organization,
right?
And so now, and I guess I'll go ahead and give my little thought.
Please.
Now it's okay. First of all, Nia Long, he proposed to Nia Long allegedly, and she said that she didn't really see marriage as a thing. She wasn't into it or something like that along that nature. So okay, cool. Now they've been dating since 2010. So this is 2022. You're looking at 12 years. All right, cool. 12 years in the game. Technically, 7 years common on marriage. All right, cool. It's that right. So with that information, I don't really consider it cheating simply because, you guys been dating for 12 years. Like, if somebody, like, I heard, if y'all not taking the situation serious, you know what I'm saying, other people won't. And so other people going to do their thing. Or it could have been a situation where they have a scenario, whatever they have works for their relationships or whatever. They could have something that works with their relationship. Now, I agree with y'all when y'all say that the Celtics shouldn't have leaked it. I do think that was a whack move. That was some bullshit. And go ahead.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so the Celtics just found out they was fucking in the back room or something, and then made a newsletter.
I'm not sure. Like I said, we gotta wait till more information comes out because all we know is that he violated team rules and he was suspended.
Which is like fraternization policies within the organization.
Right.
All right. So even the Celtics tell you don't get your pussy where you get your paycheck.
Pretty much any job tells you that. Any job tell you that.
Well, not any job. Some jobs don't care. Well, but some jobs don't care. Some jobs just keep that shit off the company grounds. They don't care about what y'all doing.
But you're right. Anybody does get everybody gets cheated on. Nobody's immune to it. But to go back to the point, I don't think the Celtics should have released that information simply because it's like if is that the sole reason? Like, okay, is it just is like can we define that? I understand what he was doing, but is it solely okay fraternization? You know, obviously it's stepping outside of who you were supposed to be with. Like, just give us some more details. And then my thing is also keep it like okay, fuck it. They not really married. They not really married, dog. So honestly, it shouldn't even matter, bro. That's between them. They're not even married. So it's like
Nigga went Eric Benet.
if you not because
Oh shit!
you said Eric, but Nate, that's the boy
Doggone
telling me this
Eric
now policy.
Benet. Oh man. So that nigga Eric Benet. That was high five. That was nice.
I remember shit.
That
But
was
nah,
nice.
look, let me tap on some shit Devontae said. I 100% agree with that. Like, first of all, you should never mess with somebody within the workplace, bro.
Never.
That handbook can get you in a shitload of trouble. For instance, if you was in the military, you do know that if motherfucker have documentation of y'all having sex outside the missionary, you could get charged for that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So he met
Anything that ain't missionary is considered sodomy by the United States government. And your ass
So
can be tried.
imagine you
doing
doggy
some
style.
reverse cowgirl. Look, reverse cowgirl. I
Oh,
get
you
charged.
can't do that. You
Like,
going
think
to
about
jail.
this.
Let her get on top. You going to jail.
You and your girl, like, y'all get into it, and you know y'all probably like was freaking some shit, having film and all this shit. Y'all get into it so heavy to where this motherfucker go to your command with this tape and like, you know what? Me and him did this last night.
Well, she gonna put herself in the same situation though.
But watch this. She won't. All right, so if she's in the military, you're right.
Yeah.
But she gotta hate you that much to do it. But think about this:
Yeah.
if your wife is a civilian,
Yeah, that's true.
it still work against you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they
can't do her nothing because she ain't under military law.
Right, and you gotta call and you gotta get on the phone with her and confess in front of the command. You didn't.
You stand there and put this up picture. They like, is this you on this tape? And you watching the doggy style?
Turn Chinese real quick. Look at that.
Yes, sir, that is me on the tape, sir. Look at that. You this bitch. You're gonna be fine with indecent exposure sodomy. Man, what the fuck? You finna go to jail for sodomy, bro?
Trying to play it off. Yeah, man, but
boy, like that's.
Go ahead.
But that's just a policy, though. Like, but that's what I'm looking at. It's just a policy. Like, you probably can.
It shouldn't even be the policy. It shouldn't even matter. You should know better. Yeah, you fuck the chick at the job. Let's say she your boss. You fuck the chick at your job and she your boss. Now, anytime she mad at you, your job is in jeopardy. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you the boss and you fuck the chick that's your subordinate. Okay. Now, if anytime she mad at you, your job is in jeopardy. Let's say y'all co-workers like y'all in the same level. She can easily throw harassment and you're done. She can easily throw anything and you're done.
Mm-hmm.
And then if she mad at you and just mad enough to come talking shit at your job, now everybody in the job looking at you crazy. And now can y'all come to the office? Y'all making such a commotion out there. What's going on outside?
You see how you say that? That's how I feel about old girl. It's like you even put old girl business out there like that.
Yeah, man, like, because what if she was married? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I understand.
She married?
You know what I'm saying? What if?
Well, shit, we don't care. We don't care who married. Look, we don't care. We don't care who married.
No, the reason why I'm saying that is because if you look at it like, okay, look at the era and times that we in. Like the Me Too era and stuff like that, where, you know, women are, you know, kind of fighting for more fairness and better treatment in the workplace, right?
Okay.
And so here you have a situation where it is two consenting adults, but like you just stated, Rip, if this is a situation where he was the boss, kind of sort of to her,
Mm, mm,
and they got into an entanglement,
mm, 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 mm.
and his job was in jeopardy. Now, because she now people are on the internet trying to find out who she is. People then found every staff member of the Celtics that's a female. So now they scanning through it. It's like it has some harsh ramifications. So I could see why they did it. I just personally would have made up something and just be like, yeah, he's suspended for a year because he, you know what I'm saying, tampering or some shit. I wouldn't have just told him, man, like,
Tampering with that pussy.
yeah,
No,
yo, I just,
all they had to say was he did something outside of
right, right.
policy.
Look, man.
He ain't even had to
That
go
go.
that far.
Look,
Look,
this
he
this
just
is
did
America.
something that
You
outside of
want people to
policy.
watch the game? Put some drama in it. That's all. You gonna get
I
the
ain't gonna
drama
lie,
points.
that's
We talking about it. Drama points. It's gonna get everybody talking about it. Ooh, Celtics, Celtics, Celtics. You
but you
saying
know
the
what's so
Celtics a
funny
lot?
though? Now let me ask this question: is this fucked up that people
Hmm?
talking more about him and not the victim that they put up there, Nia
Who a
Long?
victim? What no victims in this?
Because
Yeah, ain't
she's
no
gonna
victim. Them two adults. Yeah.
yeah, but you know everything got to get stirred. Is gonna get stirred back towards her at some point
Now
to
I'm gonna
what
tell you
she
what
Toward
they
who?
all her
Toward the
Nia
chick
Long.
or toward Neil?
Yeah,
Oh well, hey Neil. But no,
Man, they say, hey, Neil.
no, you know what I'm saying? I feel like this. The only reason this is bringing Neil along in it because it was a dick situation and that's her dick, technically. That's it. Other than that, it's just bullshit. It's fluff. It's propaganda. Cause shit, don't nobody give a fuck about who fucking who really, but everybody care who fucking who. And then it's Neil Long. We all love her. Ooh, this nigga here, say it. Ime
Udoka.
Udoka.
Yeah.
Never heard of him. Never seen his face before. He was fucking Neil Long, and I ain't never heard this nigga. You see what I'm saying? I damn sure didn't know who the other chick was, and we ain't even said her name the whole day. So nobody cared. But if you can bring attention to your organization in any way, shape, form, or fashion, bro, all news is good news. It don't matter. Bad news is all news. All publicity, good publicity, bro. So they gonna talk about it and they gonna say it was consensual because we ain't, we don't want to give them a rape case. It's consensual, but it's also inappropriate. And they put it out, and that's his fault if he fucked up his life. You know what I'm saying? You can't be at work with no work wife, nigga. That ain't no real thing. You out here playing. Say, I read the book, right? Damn, I know. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be on this. Read the book, right? The Way of the Superior Man. I told y'all about that last time, right? But Nipsey gave it to me, and I'm giving it to everybody. But in the book, it say that's why you need homeboys. Cause you supposed to tell your partners, say, bro, this little bitch at work, she find a motherfucker, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I'm trying to see something. And your partner supposed to say, so niggas, you gonna fuck her or not? Because if you fucking her, you know you got your wife at home or you trying to get with Neil Long and shit, my nigga. So, you know what I'm saying? If you fuck her and it get out, you going to lose Neil Long. Or you don't fuck her and you leave her the fuck alone. And then he makes the decision right there and says, yeah, I'm not finna fuck up with my shit with Neil Long. And at that point, nigga, then you leave that little bitch alone at your job and don't say nothing else about it and you get on your motherfucking grind. Or, nigga, I'm gonna have to see what that pussy like. All right,
Facts.
well, if you fuck up Neil Long,
Right.
nigga, don't come to me crying about how you fucked up Neil Long. You
Mhm.
chose and just you go get your little piece of pussy.
You made
But
your
at that
bed, now
point,
lay in it.
as a man, you gotta stand on what the fuck you did.
Yeah, you made your bed, you gotta lay in it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And so that's real advice. That's sound advice. You know what I'm saying? Because that's honesty. It's like, look, I'm not telling you what to do, what not to do. There's the comment right there. You know, niggas go niggas regardless. And
no, 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 no. Take the
but
S
no,
off.
no, no.
Take the S off. He ain't say that. You got to say it how you said it.
Niggas go nigga regardless.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Nia ain't no different. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, we didn't see high profile celebrity women that been, cheated on. You know what I'm saying? And so, even with that, that brings us to the next topic about cheating. Sometimes that shit goes sour.
We here
And,
all day, huh? We cheating all day.
and so, no, sometimes it goes sour because
Yeah.
this one right here, we don't know what's gonna happen. But with this one right here, man, this man probably I don't know what happened to this brother. You know what I'm saying? So it was. I know people that saw it. So let me go ahead and get the comment off real quick. So woman ran over her husband in the parking lot, man. So let me go ahead and get the video up.
Oh yeah, I saw this. Then it's at this moment he knew he fucked up. That's where the pause was at.
But yeah, man, she ran over the dude in the parking lot, dog. That was cold blooded, bro. And it was over alleged, cheating. So
Yeah. So we got to have a take on that.
they said she need to do every day they gonna give her. That's even if they give her a date.
We got to have a take on this type of shit. All right, let's have a take. How do I feel about it? Well, you probably shouldn't cheat. Now, let's say he didn't cheat. She's dumb. Let's say he did cheat. She's still dumb. Let's say, well, I guess that's the only two things you can say. Either way it goes, she's dumb for this. But also, you shouldn't cheat. It makes people dumb.
No, then she got out and whipped on the man, bro.
Yeah. And I guess she forgot that, what she's doing is highly fucking illegal. Because somewhere in the end of this bitch, she like realized it and started running back to the car to get away.
Did she hit the other guy that was in front of the car?
Yeah, she hit like
all right.
another woman got hit.
So watch this. At this point, let's take the man out of the situation. Let's take the dude she ran over initially out the situation. Now you have attempt murder with vehicular homicide on your hands. Like, even if you want to say in a petty ass world justice was served for the other dude, you got this charge on your hand, and that charge is about to be double because that was murder.
You personally murder.
True.
Or assault with a deadly weapon.
Oh, she's gonna get that charge.
There's a couple of there's a few charges you can get out of this.
Yes.
Vehicular assault. If nigga died, vehicular homicide. You can get all kinds of shit out of that.
So it's like, and then they have the evidence right then and there of you.
Yeah, but you don't really know when you're on camera.
Look, you're so stupid to where you didn't pay attention to the way you park your vehicle to get out the car. Well, your license plate is showing directly in the camera.
I mean, let's be real. If you about to run a motherfucker over, you ain't really got time to get out and cover the plates.
No, if I'm about to run a motherfucker over, I'm running a motherfucker over and getting the fuck.
I agree with that too.
I'm not stopping.
Then run up and smack on them. Yeah, you see how I got you, bitch?
Yo, personally,
I can do this at any time. Nah, I ain't fuck all that.
Personally,
you knew who
at
did
the speed and the rate that I'm going, I'm trying to get the job done. So at that moment, I don't have to worry about if and not this shit is done or not. I'm getting the fuck.
Yeah.
I'm hopping on the interstate. I'm gone. I'll probably go to Canada some damn well.
You gonna tell them where you going? Damn, you ain't gonna never do this.
See, no. See, you never tell me your move, nigga. I probably.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I'm going to Canada.
With the, all right.
Going to Canada, man.
Rules say go. We hit him with the I feel you.
My nigga Devontae pissed in the comments. He said, in this where you got cheat on, but go get your nigga. For real. It's over for even if he did cheat. Down bad now.
Of course, that was a dumb move either way. Because I mean, again, this is the thing, right?
For real.
Nah. And watch this personally. Wait. I hate people pulling that fucking quote to get out of any and everything because it's a mental thing. And if they're not going to put the money up to get the right test to see if you're really mentally insane or not. So they're gonna go off of your fucking word. That shit is not cool. No, bitch need to be in jail for that.
Man, she gonna go to jail for it. You know damn well she ain't gonna get off on no damn insanity. Nigga, for what? Everybody's insane when you kill somebody. It takes a level of insanity to do it.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. When she initially got out, I thought she was going to the nigga aid, but like she just started welling on dude.
But you know, I respected that part though.
At what point?
I respected that part because you look, hey, in Atlanta not giving a fuck.
Yo,
In Atlanta not giving a fuck though, bro. She really didn't give a fuck. She hit that nigga, hopped out, told the nigga like, bitch, yeah, I hit you, hoe, slapped on the nigga some more. This nigga leg was crooked and shit. There was another motherfucker laid off over there. She ain't give a fuck about that nigga. I think a security guard or a cop came up on her. She ain't give a fuck about that nigga. She was in that nigga face, let him know what the business is. Then it's kind of like a snap to like, oh shit, I still live here. And like she hopped in the river. Like, so hell yeah, she was insane. She was insane, the motherfucker.
That bitch was in the right mind state.
But that's what I'm saying. What the fuck she wanted to do. That's what it takes to do that. What you think insanity is? If I go and shoot somebody in the face, I'm not gonna be like, all right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, trigger sweep. No, I gotta fucking lose it for this.
Nah. Watch this. We all complete insanity on shit, but we do one thing. A motherfucker think about what they got to risk. That's a person who feel like they ain't got shit to risk and they just go that fucking fuck. But a person who realize they got something to risk, nah, they'll do some shit worse than what the average person would do. But they realize, nah, I got way more at home that I gotta take care of than doing this motherfucker down bad.
But here's the thing, Frank. I need you to answer something for me though, real quick. Like seriously, cause see, I've been playing it back and I've been trying to figure some shit out. All right, so we seen the first angle, right? When a call hit and then it stopped, right?
Right.
How we get from that? Well, that right there at the beginning.
Yeah.
All right, now she's in the air. Bruh, how she get a smooth turn right there?
No, nigga, that's easy.
How do you exit? Bruh, she looked like she was in the air. She looked like she was in the air.
She wasn't in the air. She just had one wheel up.
You remember like when we made the turn by Shell and we was on 2 wheels and we almost died and the car just came back down? It was like that. It was just like that. A car could do that.
I'm not even gonna ask what the fuck y'all was doing to do no shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't even want to know.
His badass driving. But anyway.
Yeah.
But anyway, I really thought she was running to the dude 8 because you have these crazy motherfuckers who like in the moment will fuck over their man, but then just feel so bad. It's like, no, let me just go see if he need help or some shit. And then I realized she started smacking him. Yeah.
I ain't want to murder him. I ain't want him to die for real.
Exactly. Right. No, he didn't believe she was gonna do it. No, that's why he paused. No, he was like,
I don't never believe that, nigga. Trust the bitch to do it.
Right.
Every time. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I trust that you'll do it so much that I punch you in the face. So don't play with me. I trust that you'll do it. If you say, nigga, I get my brother to fuck you up, bitch, you gonna have to get here first. I'm going on. I'm gonna do it because you already threatened me. I know it's coming. I feel like it's coming. If you were playing, I'm gonna get this knife. You gonna catch these? I'm alone. I'm not finna play because in my head you could do it, and I could be the nigga under the truck, not playing with it.
And then the other.
We should stop threatening people.
No, she jumped out and then went beat his ass. Like
that's the thing.
She rolled over my dog and then stopped the car, put that bitch in park.
She wasn't seeing the woman king. Right. She came back different.
This is all premeditated.
I'm about to ask a black question. I gotta ask this question.
And when that man?
Get the question right quick. Okay. You really think it was a bad chick, ugly chick? That's the reason why she really was mad deep inside.
At this point, it don't even matter. But I will say,
you know what? But no, look, I'm gonna tell you this. I don't know if she was ugly, but I will say, bad ones be retarded too. I can't say retarded no more. I'm sorry. Bad ones be what's another word? Ain't no other word, nigga. They be out their fucking head. How about that? They be mentally scarred, touched in the brain. How about that? I can't think of no better way to say it. They ain't all up there. the cute ones be crazy too. You know what I'm saying? It
She,
ain't even about
she
cute
was
and ugly
bad
no
because she
more.
looked toe up. Hold on, let me see if I can get a camera and get a tight zoom. Let me see.
Because I'm telling you, no matter how you look at it, the cute ones
You
be
seen this shit?
crazy. Look at
You
look at the
seen
little
this
chick Blueface with. She cute, crazy as hell.
shit?
You know what I'm saying? And then the fat one's crazy. The ugly one's crazy.
Get a tight. See if we get a tight zoom. Damn, dog, that is that shot, right? Bro.
Yeah,
What
but
about my
see,
man's right there? He ain't get hit.
I don't know if he did or didn't.
I mean, because when she jumped out, I mean, she ain't got no body though. Like I could tell when she jumped out the car, she was limping.
She was quick. I was too busy trying to see who the victims was. I still wasn't paying attention to what this whole look like.
So,
That's how I know I ain't no good witness.
oh, and look at my
That's
man.
a
Hold
that's
like
a cop
I'm
or
gonna
some
be
shit right
real, but
there.
look, peep this shit out. The dude who pushing the carts. That nigga stopped, look, and just kept going back to work. Like, man, you know what? I ain't got nothing to deal with this shit. Everybody else being knows if you look at the skin tone, but that little black nigga right there, nah, I'm not about to risk my job. Shorty done fucked up already. Run that shit back, son. Look at dude with the
was she Michael Jackson bad Amber? Look.
Yeah, that nigga wild.
So you can tell by her run she tore up. She exactly. She ran ugly. She ran out the car
I
ugly. For
don't
real.
know.
That was
I,
the ugliest run.
but I mean, hey, I'm just saying,
You can't,
crazy is crazy.
you can't come jumping out the car, busting nobody ass running like that. I'm gonna be on her ass.
Let me see. Let me watch the run this time. I'm paying attention.
Watch how ugly. Ooh,
Oh
shit.
shit!
What I'm saying, bro. Now watch her
Oh,
ugly
you
ass
know, I
run.
just realized how clean that hit was. God forgive me.
Look.
But damn.
She,
I
she,
think she
she,
had on flip flops or some shit. You know,
her
she's
ass
still
was
a gal.
tiptoeing. Her ass was tiptoeing.
Yeah, well, I mean, she probably had an adrenaline rush from running up on that wall like that too.
I tell you what, but that's some disrespectful shit, bro. That's disrespectful, bro.
I'd
You
have
went
fought her
over, bro. At
when
that
she
point,
came over to me. I'd have
bro,
been at that point. This bitch is trying to murder me, bro. I am.
right,
I'm
right.
on the.
At
I'm
this
on
point,
my back, my leg twisted. I'm
at this point, she catching every fade come up with the fucking window.
bro. I'm screaming help, everything. I'm trying to fight. I'm trying to murder her back. She had hit me with a car.
He said her ugly ass been running her whole life.
Hell no, I can't.
She wasn't playing
Fuck
games. She
that.
was playing
That's too
zero
much.
games. Zero games, dog. That shit.
I couldn't.
Man, I better check back up on those boys, man. See what they follow up on.
You
No, for real, dog.
gotta
Follow
check
up
on that
on that.
nigga. See if he make it.
Yeah,
If he ain't
follow
got
up on.
internal bleeding.
Damn, dog.
Cause that motherfucker came through. That truck came through swinging.
Yeah, was that a soccer mom? That was a minivan, wasn't it?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
thought an SUV or something like a Suburban or some shit. She came through with some heavyweight. She looked like a transformer fight.
Bro, you know how she jumped out the car, though, dog? She jumped out like, you know how niggas be jumping out the car when they got the pistol in their hand and you running.
Mm-hmm.
That's how she came. She came out there, been running over.
And
Touch your ass.
with the bounce,
Yeah, she had the yeah.
she came out like motherfucker. What's that girl name? I can't think of her name. Fucking cousin, nigga. You know the cousin. Goddamn me. Ali the cousin. Ali the cousin, nigga. Motherfucker, Kane, nigga, you know. Menace
Oh yeah, the
Society.
Mental Society, yeah.
Yeah, the way that nigga came out there.
Yeah, right. Such a came out there.
Nigga
Ah,
she carried that bitch with the
ah,
Menace to Society run.
ugly ass. That shit was funny. Oh, I gotta go back to it. Now, dog, ugly. I want to see the run. I just want to see the run now. I know, dog. It's that impact. I lead the cover up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Look at your boy in the orange shirt. He come
Right.
running.
And then gonna run and just keep going. Well, you ain't even went got no help, boy. You just came up to get nosy.
Look, my man's in the yellow. He like, shit. I don't know that.
That's crazy hell. That nigga came full sprint to go the opposite direction.
He running like he born Get Out. Remember that nigga?
Yeah, then take that left. What the fuck was that about? That nigga came in hard to go the other way.
Stupid ass.
You supposed to be running over there sliding in or something. Hey, man, what's wrong? You all right, brother? Something.
Man, my man, damn, dog. I hate to be laughing at my man, though, but shit, I had to find something to, talk about. Like, damn, but it was already tragic.
Yeah. Man, that was bad.
Yeah,
Well, hopefully that nigga lived through that.
yeah, for real, though, for real.
And yeah, she gonna go to jail.
Mm-hmm. You know,
Like, you can't go do no shit like that, living these Grand Theft Auto dreams and shit, not go to jail for it.
right.
I'm just gonna hit the pedestrians with the car.
She must have really thought money was gonna pop up on man. Like,
Right, you know what I'm saying?
just gonna sit there and shit.
Like you just gonna lose a stack on a pistol or something. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, but shit, I hope, like, for real, though, rest well. Hope that brother recovers and shit. Hopefully he finds somebody that ain't gonna do him like that, or, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think you're gonna have a choice. Because I think that leg pretty fucked off. She twisted that up real good with that truck. I ain't saying it's all the way gone, but you might be walking with a limp now.
Hey, hit that juvie. I walk with a limb. You know. Hey, hit that beanie wing. He say he need to focus on himself. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, he might be trying to get his walk back.
Mm-hmm. But shit, man, this next one.
Mm-hmm.
This next one is kind of a follow up of what we had we had covered. I think 2 episodes ago. I want to say we covered. I can't remember all these episodes. Just be running together. Episode ago, whatever. But it was Tiffany Haddish and Ari Spears. They were being sued for the child pornography stuff. They was being sued for the child porn.
Mm-hmm.
But just to kind of follow up with it, Tiffany Haddish, she's been having a hard time finding work and stuff as a result. And Boosie had reached out to
Oh no.
try to help out and shit, but
what he told her?
you know what I'm saying? People just basically, it's just some people basically
Boosie
trying
said he got a check for her. He wanted to do a comedy with him.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
So
I
you gotta
thought he was gonna tell him, put your pussy on live, I give you $1,000. You can't get a job, put your pussy on my live, I give you $1,000. Goddamn.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna say it's kind of fucked up, but it's kind of fucked up because it's like the same people who pressed charges took the charges away. They dropped the charges. So it's like, what was the reason for you to even press charges in the first place?
So wait,
Just
they
to
dropped
put these
charges
people
all
out there?
together?
Yeah, they dropped all the charges, but the damage is done.
because they
Well,
saw
not
the
really. At
they
this
saw
point,
Nah, like Tiffany had to say, she lost everything. She don't have nothing. Like she don't
said
have no gift, nothing. Like the
right? She ain't
moment
got no
people hear that
job.
shit, they want to stay away from that. So it's like I can't endorse a
But
person that deals with this when the kid within itself speaking out about it and pressing charges.
this is the thing though. If the kids came out and said that this bad thing that happened to them, and then they come through and drop the charges and say, you know what, fuck all that, we ain't gonna even proceed with this shit, right? At that point, nobody should be in contempt of anything. You know what I'm saying? You can't hold court in the street. You see what I'm saying? Especially when there ain't no case. Also, Tiffany Haddish is not without work. Tiffany Haddish is Tiffany Haddish. She's a comedian. She may have lost her TV shows and things that she was doing with that, but it's a comedy club on every corner, and there's some niggas that's gonna love to have her come and get on the stage. So she ain't lost no job. You see what I'm saying? She, like I said, these opportunities may have closed the doors on, you know what I'm saying? But she ain't jobless. She's a comedian, and she's a very popular one. So go tell some jokes. Shit. Boy, these kids crazy, and they'll come back 16 years later try and get a check. Or something. You better goddamn incorporate it. Make it funny.
I ain't gonna lie, though, I be thinking they be the fucked up as parents.
Mm-hmm.
Like I always say, like at some point, it's like, because if the kid ain't do it all this fucking time, this parent is in a fucking ill, telling them, look, you see how this little situation going on? You could get this check too. You done been through some shit. Speak out about it.
Mm-hmm.
And there you go. We got a story. Hey, yo, remember when you was in the such and such with Aries Spears and Tiffany Haddish? How that make you feel? Little man probably be like, yo, make me feel no type of way. Nah, it make you feel like such and such. Nah, it don't make me. No, you know what? You right. I don't like how that made me feel. I just ain't want to tell nobody. We got a case. It's fucked up because now you dropped the charges. But what you dropped? What were your reason for dropping charges? What were your reason for breaking up the charges if you're gonna drop?
I think she was busted, or she was caught at an event with Tiffany Haddish. She was caught in an event or something like that. Though, because Tiffany it was with a young girl, and I think they were spotted at an event or something like that, and people was like, oh, okay, well, we saw what you were pretty much trying to do it for because you thought Tiff had some money, trying to get some clout, some money off it, financial gain. So it's trash. It's trash in my opinion. That you would leverage your kid like that. Do your kid like that. Put your kid in a situation like that. Like Devontae said, it's always about money. It's like, at some point, man, this shit, and we're gonna get into that on the next topic when we talk about money and shit, because the next one covers that a little bit.
A pre-segue, okay.
Yeah, man, but that shit was trash, bro. That's trash. Like, like the young man, he doesn't even like his picture taken. He don't deal with social media, none of that stuff, man. It's pretty scarred, bro.
Because of his involvement, or because of the new backlash that came from the new shit?
No. But see, the young man, he was dealing with, that was with Aries Spears. See, Tiffany Haddish was dealing with the daughter, and her mother, the daughter's mother, and Tiffany Haddish were, I believe, it was spotted at an event. And so that's kind of, you see somebody at a party or whatever, at an event, they laughing and he-heeing and sharing drinks and shit. You don't think it's, how bad could it be,
Right.
Yo, can I play devil's advocate right quick?
I mean,
for that time being, that joke was funny.
Yeah.
Because of how comedy was at that moment.
Yeah.
The way the world act, we ain't had that cancel culture type shit. So at that moment, they was able to get away with it. Now with this cancel culture, motherfuckers is going in the past to dig up shit just to find a reason to make a check in today's world.
Yeah. Also, I agree with that. Also, I don't think that when I watched it, it was like, nigga, bringing attention to a problem. And not only, like, they are talking about this pedophilia behavior, right? And then we have, fast forward to now, we got the whole Epstein situation and all that coming out. And now we got kids being trafficked all over the place. It's like they were trying to use comedy to bring awareness to a situation that was growing. You see what I'm saying? And now here it is being used as, ammo against them. It's like if I make a joke about something that I see happening, and then this thing becomes reality in the later life, you come back and say, see, he was making fun of us. No, I was I was seeing you coming. You know what I'm saying? You can't get mad at me for having vision of how the next 50 years is about to look.
Yo, so can we say that the industry did this? First of all, we can say this: Tiffany Haddish was just an innocent bystander within the situation.
I
The
don't think
whole
so.
heat was aimed after Ari Spears
Spears.
for what
Right.
he said to Lizzo.
And he's still kind of joking about the shit too, even after the fact. He's still making jokes about the commercial, the incident.
Because he's a comedian. That's his job to make jokes.
You're
Right.
gonna have to every day.
I mean,
Like
but most people
that's
say
his
shit you gotta
job.
be
Like
funny because you know what I'm saying. Nigga,
right.
it's
But
funny.
some of the most heart touching shit, the shit that you feel like you shouldn't touch, be some of the funniest jokes that they make.
And to
I be
add-
laughing at Corey Holcomb jokes when he be talking about abortion and shit. I be thinking that shit is hilariously funny. Also, it's very bad, it's like poor taste, but it's also hilariously funny. I also find some racist jokes to be hilariously funny, also in poor taste, but hilariously funny. Fat people jokes, ugly people jokes, skinny people jokes, big teeth, big foreheads, all that shit, bad taste, hilariously funny. I sat at those lunch tables every day and we talked about everybody and it was hilarious. So
Right.
the fact that these people can't take jokes, from Will Smith getting up there slapping Chris Rock to Lizzo being mad every time somebody call her fat, but she call herself fat, it's like whatever, man. Like
No,
at some point,
motherfuckers
you're
need to
not.
get out their damn feelings, man.
That's what I'm saying. At some point, you got to realize that you ain't everybody cup of tea, bro. You know
Right,
what I'm
like
saying? You're going to have a piece of you that's funny to somebody else. And they
niggas
going to
be
be
in
able
their
to
feelings
drive
too
that
fucking
shit.
much.
And if it's funny, you got to laugh.
but
I can't think of the funniest joke a nigga said about me. But I know there have been plenty that niggas have shot at me that I could not respond. And all I could do was laugh at how funny that shit was, even at my own expense. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it's just funny. You get scolded on that shit funny. These niggas they can't laugh at themselves. Lizzo, you can't laugh at Lizzo for nothing. And Lizzo is a fucking joke in most situations. Has a serious talent. Don't get it twisted. Has a serious talent. But in most situations, puts herself off as a joke. And then dares you to fucking laugh.
I want to go back to Devontae's comment real quick. They do have movies like that, and people do be on that shit. Because I remember when Netflix dropped that cutie shit, that people was like, "Nah, bro, that shit's that's y'all niggas out of pocket. That shit trash. You should not have no little bitty kids, depicting the kids. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, bro, you don't need a visual for certain shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, nigga, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get where you going.
But sometimes you do, because everybody don't learn from you just telling it to them.
Yeah.
Some people, they see it and they go, holy shit. And like, yeah, nigga, that's real life. That's what it can look like. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta have that. Like, I was in the army. My job was to watch a lot of classified videos, right? I saw a lot of stuff, a whole lot. And because of that, I respect things differently, right? Because I've witnessed things while I wasn't in place witnessing them and wasn't physically able to get every sensation of it. I was able to, and we all witnessed things on the internet. Like we just literally witnessed the fucking vehicular homicide a second ago. Everyone here just sat and watched that. But you're muted, bro. I can't hear you because you're muted.
Nah, you good. You good. I was just laughing.
But yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So we watch these videos and we are witnessing these events, right? Sometimes witnessing something happen gives you a respect for that thing. Like, nigga, if I see somebody coming at me with a car, I'm getting the fuck out of the way. I never think a motherfucker won't do it. I'm diving, right? Same situation. Sometimes you watch a grape scene, since we can't say whatever we gotta say. You know what I'm saying? You watch a scene like that and it makes it real for you. You know what I'm saying? You see one of these movies like Lockdown. And then it made you understand the character as he progressed into this person that was now institutionalized and able to kill. When he was a good kid, now all of a sudden he's able to kill. How'd he get there? Because he was broken mentally, and they did things to him, and they broke him physically, and now you've created this monster. That was a perfect arc of that character, right? It was hard to watch. You know what I'm saying? Jodie Foster, The Accused. They got on the pool table, had all them cats lining up on her. Right? It's kind of hard to watch. You know what I'm saying? Some of these things you watch them and it's like, ooh, okay, man. But it's supposed to make you uncomfortable. It's supposed to, so that you have that feeling, so that you know what that is like, so that you can say, yeah, that ain't cool, right? Same thing with this. You see I leave the kid with the pedo uncle, and he over here, little kid, right? And he's doing it in a comedic way, but we know that's not funny. You know what I'm saying? But he's telling this story in a comedic way so that it brings attention to this situation. You know what I'm saying? How else do you show people situations that they've never encountered, that they don't believe exist? People believe in unicorns and white mermaids. You see what I'm saying? But now you say, oh yeah, well, real life happens. How do you know real life happens? Because when you show them a video of a woman running a car over a dude, it's like, whoa, yeah, it gets real, bro. Life is realistic.
I always found that to be because I get it too. I get it, I understand it. I always found sometimes that thought process to be odd because it's like it's like they'll block out anything negative or what they deem as not something they want to hear. But like, okay, for example, let me just give an example. Like okay, nobody will believe like what you just said. That real life shit occurs until it actually happens. But they will believe in $1 million and never seen it in their life. Believe it exists because they saw somebody else or they heard somebody else accumulate that much or get that much. But it's like, oh well, I ain't never seen it, but I believe it exists. But it's like, why don't you think anything else would exist? Why do you sometimes have to see that to believe it? You know, especially when it's something traumatic. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you want to see that to believe it? You know, like I know that shit real. I don't have to show it to me. I know it's real. My wife watched Oxygen. My mother watches Oxygen. Snapped and Kill a Couple, all that stuff. When you see all that stuff, man, people be Evil Lives Here. That's another show. Like people, man, it's all kind of sick shit that go on, man. So I don't have to physically see them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man,
I agree. Real. I don't have to see it either, but some people do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get. That's why I say I get what you're saying. Yeah, that's why I say I always think it's weird because they would have to see that, but they will believe $1 million exists and never seen it, but will like wholeheartedly have faith and firm belief. Like, yeah, I can get that shit. Like, but you ain't never seen it, but I know it exists. How you know? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Because you see people who say they got $1 million.
Yeah. Problem is, people want to act like we live in Wonderland. It's the same shit with racism. A lot of people know it's real, they know it's happened, but they don't want to hear talk about it.
Right. But also, when you see it on TV, or when you see it like in movies, like what was my movie I like? Ludacris, and Superman. Come on, Terrence Howard. Come on, Crash. Was it Crash? Crash.
Oh,
that is one of the deepest movies. And if
that's the one, right? With the
that's
everybody was kind of racist against everybody.
Yeah, with the cop and the with Terrence Howard White.
Yeah.
That scene right there, like.
They had a whole bunch of good racism in that movie when the nigga was changing the locks on the keys, the Mexican dude. And the white woman say, man, check him to see, make sure he ain't, I want those locks changed again when he leaves. Type shit like, This is what I do for a living. Huh? I ain't worried about you. But it's that racism, the way it, you know what I'm saying? Bless you.
Bless
The
you.
way it come across. But see, it came across in that movie in so many different ways, and it was excellently executed for you. So that when you saw this racism, it made you feel the racism. You see what I'm saying? It's a good movie, bro. And it had to be seen because some people don't believe racism exists because they've never seen it. But this movie puts it in your face so that you say, "Oh, yeah, that is racist."
Yeah,
Because
I'm gonna
some people, you know what I'm saying, don't know that they have biases toward people. My homeboy told me one I got to watch called Blind Spot, and I ain't seen it yet. But he said that's another good movie, and I was looking at some reviews. It came out, I want to say 2018 or something like that. It was close to COVID, so that's probably why I didn't watch it. But I'm gonna check it out and see what that's about too.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So that's what I'm gonna be on. 'Cause I haven't seen Crash in a minute. That was a good movie. I remember
It was a good movie.
Yeah, it's good. I'm gonna run that back. But this next topic, I know we're all artists, so I know this one. I'm glad I saved it for last, because this one gonna hit close to home. You know, because we all converse about it, and I know y'all probably heard about it already. So DJ Academics, he pretty much made a comment about the pioneers in rap being dusty and broke, and that shit got LL hot, LL Cool J, and so LL came out and he responded, you know what I'm saying, in so many words. And so he had a lengthy response to it. So I figure while we got time, we got a show. Why not break it down? Like I say, we all artists, we do music, you know what I'm saying? Producing, making beats, engineering, all that good jazz. Yeah, this guy's kind of like that scene with the cop. Killed a black dude who's giving a ride to. Kept telling himself he wasn't racist the whole movie. They killed him because he was black. With a hoodie, and he looked like a thug. Okay. Bam, went down. Went down. All right, but let's go ahead and get into it though.
All right.
Yeah, that was a terrible segue, but right on. It must have been it. How else do you get there though? We're getting there. Yeah, he takes an odd amount of time in the beginning of his lives. He waits till people get on, but I guess when you're famous, you know people are about to get on.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm sorry.
make sure you record this.
Live niggas are
Record
funny.
it or something so that you guys get it. I don't go live a lot. I haven't really been going live since the pandemic, but this is something that came to my attention. It came to my attention that a DJ, and I'm not gonna say any names because I don't.
That's sad.
DJ,
Nigga, he want to put his name out there. You don't get no recognition.
A lot of the pioneers in hip hop are, they're dusty, or how can they be the pure person that invented hip hop if they don't have a lot of money, or if they don't look or represent like they have a lot of dough, right? Let me explain something to you, and say this for you guys. Don't confuse someone's ability to develop a business model. Don't conflate. In other words, don't think just because somebody knows how to get money or fails to get money that they didn't make a contribution to the culture. No one just.
I'm gonna stop right there. Right there. First of all, I like how he started it off. Because he set the record straight. That's a lot of. First thing I want to touch on is the fact that he said DJ, and it's no disrespect because I know who he was talking about, but I ain't never seen that brother DJ.
I ain't never seen him DJ a day in my life.
And I'm not understanding why we giving these titles to dudes who really don't scratch. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen this brother spin records. That's not to say he hasn't, but I ain't never seen him do it.
Well, they say they was hating on DJ Khaled, but Khaled showed his skills not too long ago. I feel like if you're a DJ, you should definitely be DJ. Like I see Jazzy Jeff was in a whole fucking TV show, and every time I saw him outside that TV show, he was DJing. So
Mhm.
yeah, I don't know, man. I ain't never seen it either. So you know what I'm saying?
Right. My
I don't know.
second thing is I like what LL said because that he said that they dusty and broke, and it's like everything doesn't always equate to money. You know, a lot of these cats, even back in the day, when cats was rapping back in the day, niggas wasn't really worrying about a bag, bro. And sometimes the bag has, it could. Not all bags are good. You know what I'm saying? The bag has been crept in and crept its way into society now. So now you got college kids getting the bag from sports. Eventually, you don't think that's going to trickle down to high school, going to trickle down to middle school, pop Warner. But
Yeah.
They already did. Michael
see,
Williams signed an endorsement deal with Puma. Got a shoe coming out with MCM stitching on it.
see,
Who?
Michael Williams, like I want to say he's the number 2 basketball senior right now.
but you got all these, during that time, those days, pioneers of hip hop, they wasn't trying to get a bag. Like, I mean, they weren't. I'm not gonna say they weren't trying, but it was more than just a bag because see, you didn't have a computer to conflate the numbers in Instagram and all that to make you look like somebody. Like you literally had to be outside doing that shit. You
Yeah,
have to be outside.
yeah.
And
And
so
he, and he had to rap. And he had to
yeah,
rap amongst people who would punch you in the face.
and be good at it.
Yeah. So like it's a different breed of niggas. Like I shit, nigga. My day, we went outside in the back of the clubs and we battled niggas like every Friday. And every Friday, well, I ain't gonna say every Friday, but every other Friday, it was a fight because a nigga get bested and can't take the fact that he just got called all kinds of names in front of a lot of women that are dressed in their club clothes, ready to go home with niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a different blow to your ego, so they want to fight about it. And it happened. This happened very like a lot, frequently, right? And that's just my era. It probably was way worse when that shit was first coming out. The Bronx on fire and shit. Come on, my nigga. And they still got gangs and shit. You
I'm gonna
know,
be real. Hip hop ain't started seeing money till 2000. To the 2000s, that's when niggas really started seeing money.
Mhm.
So right now, you created a lane to where these younger generations is able to get faster money off of hip hop
Right.
than what it was back in the days. The way that units are being sold, the way that contracts are, the way that the record
Right.
companies are. It could be easily mistaken that a kid right now look like he have more money, but back then they worried about talent. They wasn't signing you off of your appearance. Because right now
Right.
you have to
You had to be
look
able to
like
do it.
you have to look like you are a rapper in order to be signed as a rapper. Back then, if your talent spoke for yourself,
Right.
like you could have be the bummiest nigga on the street, you would
Yeah.
still get signed because your talent is good.
Right.
Now let you be the bummiest nigga on the street with all the talent. Nigga gonna say, dog, your parents don't hit. What the fuck my parents got to deal with anything? It don't look like you make
What's your
money.
follower count look like?
Yeah,
Right.
like so. Oh, that's the key thing. What's your followers like? Because that's what your followers equal how much money you have, for the most part. Not
Yeah.
all people, because some people they do have a little struggle and people like their story and people follow them for their story. But for the most part, the numbers come with how much money you flash and how can you keep my attention with the flashy shit.
Yeah. I
Nigga
agree.
is garbage as fuck. Nigga ain't start rapping till last week because he hit a lick and he got enough money to pay for studio time for the nigga who really could rap. It's just a simple fact that he the one with the money, so it's gonna look better if it come from him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me go ahead and play the next clip of it.
Davis's bank account. We don't talk about John Coltrane's bank account. We don't talk about a lot of even rock musicians, a lot of them. We don't talk about their bank accounts. A lot of great country artists, we don't talk about their bank accounts. This idea that you have to have money or else you don't have any value is a bad idea, and it's kind of like it's a misinformed way of looking at the world and the culture. There are artists out here. First of all, let me say this. First of all, like let's talk about like young artists, right? Who I love. I love the young artists. Let's be clear. I'm very much a guy who embraces the young artists. I believe in every generation. I believe in you. I care about you. Let me say this to you though. Today, you can come up with your 5-year plan, your 10-year plan, your 20-year plan. You can go find a manager. You can find an accountant. You can find somebody that means something to you, to help you. You can find a team to help your career go to the next level. When hip-hop first started, there were no managers. There were no accountants that believed in it. Record companies didn't even believe in it. Nobody believed in it. How can you make a 5-year plan or a 10-year plan on something that doesn't even exist yet, that people have never even heard of? So,
my dog spit. He spit.
But that's what you know what funny? That's the thing that's happening with a lot of shit. A lot of shit is losing context through time. Right? So, like how you saying, that shit didn't exist, nigga. That was no accountant. There wasn't no getting money. There wasn't no getting signed. Niggas they didn't have a hip-hop department. Will Smith was the first rapper to get a Grammy. And Will Smith is still doing shit on TV.
And it wasn't aired. Let's see that.
Yeah, and it wasn't aired. Nobody gave a fuck that Will Smith got that Grammy.
Like, the hip-hop ain't start being aired till like 92.
To the fact that niggas was boycotting the Grammys.
Mm-hmm.
Show hip-hop love, nigga. Show us some love. It's number one now. It was not always number one.
But he dropping some fucking gem. Like, he talking to him like, dog, like, and when he says, people looking at him like, if you ain't got no money, you ain't got no value. I be looking at people like, fuck the money, bro. Where's your integrity? Like, who the fuck?
That's black people though.
Niggas don't never brag about having more integrity than somebody else. It's easy to talk money. Oh yeah, I got more money. I got more houses. I got more cars. You know what I'm saying?
Because you're in America.
I got more integrity, nigga.
Yeah. But that ain't gonna feed you.
True.
That ain't gonna. It's America, bro.
True.
The sickness in America is that money make it go round. You can't eat without a dollar. You ain't got a place to sleep without a dollar. No shoes, no toothbrush, no nothing without a dollar, right? To the point that now your women equate you to a dollar. If you can't bring in no dollars, you can't even be my nigga. They don't worry about babies. It ain't about protection. It's about dollars. You know what I'm saying?
You heard what Hope said, overcharging niggas for what they did to the Cold Crush. Think about it.
I'm just saying. So now that the dollar is the only thing that we respect, right? And we're getting to a point now that the dollar is going up faster than it was going up back when we was coming up. It done jumped up here now to the point now, nigga, you better have them. Because if you don't, you finna starve. Everything high.
Yeah.
So it's just our community now. Now all we have is a dollar. The worth of a man is how much he brings to the table. If a nigga ain't got a dollar, he's not even a man. Not his penis. You can have a vagina and be a man now. But the idea of you're being an actual man, there's a dollar amount on it.
And it's a quote unquote attack on women, but look at how but that's another story for another day.
It is. But let me tell you why. It's because no one likes femininity. So much that women are abandoning it to be masculine.
No, they're right, but they're kicking. They're trying. Well, I'm gonna say they're kicking. They're trying to kick us out of being masculine, and then redefine what it is.
They trying to redefine masculine.
Mm-hmm.
It's not kick us out. They can't kick us out. We're men.
Right.
How are you going to kick us out of being men?
Shit, they'll try if they
They've
can.
been trying the whole time. They've allowed women to call themselves men. They've called men less than men. They'll say you're not a real man. They'll say a man ain't this unless he got this. And truth be told, none of it is the truth. You're a man anyway. When you're a broken man. You know what I'm saying? When you got it, you're a got it man. When you popping, you're a popping man. When you whack, you're a whack man.
Yeah. Yep. Let me go ahead and finish up.
Just because a couple of these guys and girls and people out here made songs and made music and made contributions to this culture, or even dancers danced and made these contributions to culture, just because they didn't get rich, just because they weren't able to pile up millions or billions of dollars, does not mean that they didn't make a contribution to this culture. That does not mean that they didn't do so. They created an industry that we all ate off of. They created an industry that.
And real quick, hold up. What's good, Ricky? What's good? Appreciate you tapping in, dog. And real quick, he said, the contribution. DJ Act, I mean his contribution, I mean I ain't gonna lie, he do good gems, but I gotta in the same like he'll break down contracts and shit like that. But in the same breath, like I ain't gonna say introduced, but he be tapping into all that drill, he be tapping in, his kicking it with 6ix9ine, you know what I'm saying? Like anything that's pretty much like he may drop some gems on YouTube, but then when he outside, I guess, because he really don't go outside. When he outside, he doing goofy shit.
But that nigga did get famous off of exploiting a lot of that goofy shit from the drill.
Right.
It wasn't till a motherfucker talked to him that kind of set him straight, which made him like stop covering the goofy shit and stick to a certain little lane to it. Like he covered it every now and then, but he be doing his interviews. But at one point, he was just exploiting Chicago for what it was, for all his killing.
Oh yeah, because I remember Vic Mensa got on his ass Paul.
That's who it was.
Yeah,
That's who it was. It was Vic Mensa.
I don't know about none of that.
Yeah, DJ
Vic Mensa got on his ass.
Because Joe Budden used to be getting at him when they was on Everyday Struggle.
Yeah, I remember him telling him some shit like, think of that street shit and you need to stay out that street shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't know that Big Mensa got on his ass too.
Mm-hmm. Because that's what he like Frank said. That's what really popped him off was like exploiting the drill culture in Chicago. Because like he'll be, talking about all the artists and stuff out there, the Chief Keefs of the world, and things like that. And that's when Joe Budden, around that time he was telling them stop. You might want to watch out how you move and be careful when you're moving around and that type shit. So now I guess he did listen because now he be inside and he just be on YouTube and he'll break down contracts, he'll break down record labels, he'll talk, like the ins and outs of the music game. But then in the same breath, he do shit like this. You know what I'm saying? You look at, I mean, because he's a young cat. So you look at if you ain't got no bread, you dusted and broken. It's like, dude, like you're like not even. I think he just turned 30. You know what I'm saying? Just turned 30. So it's like, dog, you really.
You don't know money ain't everything until you 30. Money ain't everything at 6, 12, 14.
You still know that, yeah.
What do you mean? Money ain't everything. Yeah, get your money because you're gonna need your money. But money ain't everything. Because if money was everything, rich people wouldn't commit suicide.
Yep.
And then the Bath and Body Works nigga, what Bad Bath Beyond,
yeah,
one of them
jumped out. Yep. And they got money.
He got money.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? Money and everything, but that's what they always. Again, it's our society, bro. It's our society, fool. And I hate to say it, fool. It was fucking cash money, bro. It was fucking cash money. Cash Money came through with Gucci on the helicopter.
Stunning.
And I say it with Cash Money, but it was Houston too. Texas did it too. Cause when I saw Lil Flip with the Gucci Jaguar, I remember saying, "Holy shit! I did not know you could do that." And now I want Gucci everything. And I had me some Nikes with the Gucci, the Air Force Ones with the Gucci Nike check and all that. And I was right along with it, nigga. We balling, baby. We ball. We getting Gucci. We getting designer everything. And it's not the truth. It's not.
Yep.
It's not the truth. The truth is, yeah, that's just a brand. That's a clothing store. And if you like their clothes and you can afford their prices, you can get their stuff. But there's other clothes that are also sometimes cooler, most times cooler. But it's the idea of who we are as people, bro. We gravitate to the big dollar, but that's because it's America and capitalism, and you cannot have the American dream without a substantial amount of money. You gotta have the bag, bro. So I can't blame the young niggas for just focusing solely on the money. But, you know, because my generation, we focused on the grind. It was always the grind, the hustle, the grind. You got to get out here and hustle. You got to get out here and grind. You got to get out here and get it. So our era is buku entrepreneurs, but that's all we was taught was get the hustle, the grind, and go get it. You got to get up and go get it. Right. These niggas, all they get is the bag, the money. All I want is money. What do you do? What do you do, bro? That's how they grew up. So they ain't gonna respect shit that ain't got no money. So slavery, that shit's stupid to them. They were broke.
Yeah. Like this next one, because he almost
These guys and girls and people out here made songs and made music and made contributions to this culture, or even dancers danced and made these contributions. Just because they didn't get rich, just because they weren't able to pile up millions or billions of dollars, does not mean that they didn't make a contribution to this culture. That does not mean that they didn't do something. They created an industry that we all ate off of. They created an industry that you eat off of. When you go out there and you go monetize your brand, when you go get your whatever and do what you got to do to build your career, when you go out there and negotiate your deals and negotiate your checks and talk tough, guess what? That money, that bread, that food that you eat was created by those same people that you disrespected. That industry was created by those same people that you call in, foul words, foul language. The people that you're referring to. So my thing is this. It's always good to get money. It's always important. It's important to get money. I agree. I'm all about getting paper. I've been talking about it my whole career. But don't ever confuse being rich with making a contribution to our culture. Don't ever play yourself like that again.
Well, that's it, man, pretty much.
Congratulations, you played yourself. So don't ever play yourself like that again. It's good shit, man. Shout out to Ladies Love. You know what I'm saying? For letting motherfucker know what it's supposed to be. Getting them straight, man. Somebody needs to check somebody sometime. People don't like getting checked, but a lot of checks need to happen. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? A lot of checks need to happen. You gotta look at this shit, bro. You in here talking bad about people who wasn't no money, wasn't no millionaires, nigga. Wasn't no millionaires in the 80s. Nigga, Michael Jackson, that was it. Like, niggas was trying to be that. Nobody was getting it like that. You had these cats really doing shit, man. Cool Mo D, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Even further back. Shit, I'm just naming niggas that I know was doing it. Shit, the MC Hammers, the Cool Mo D's, the motherfucker, Rakims. shit, the Biz Marquis.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Houdini.
Right. Shit, even Luke, Uncle
Mm-hmm.
Luke, Two Live
Hey,
Crew.
what's up?
Grandmaster Caz.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's Cash.
I
Yeah.
didn't listen to Grandmaster Caz. Really, I ain't gonna even lie. He was bug. He was before me. Like I came in the game late. I came in the game super late.
But honestly,
And if it wasn't on the radio, baby.
if you really want to be real,
Yep.
there's not one artist that's in the industry that was in the industry from 91 and
Yep.
above. I mean, and on back that have money like any artist in the thousands or
Oh
even
yeah,
any
no.
artist in the 90s,
Hell
just
no.
because of when the music came out and how big hip hop has gotten from the time they started.
Exactly.
So like even by the time you did hit 95, the average artist from the 80s was what on the oldest but goodest station
Right.
because they done went through too many genres of hip hop at that time. So like right now,
And
do you
also
really
you gotta
think
look
that
at
they'll
the
be selling to even
you
be
look
making money or doing shows? Like these niggas not doing stadiums. They're not even doing like fucking these
Arena.
niggas doing bar rooms.
Yeah,
They're
ballroom.
not doing nightclubs, they're doing bar rooms.
yeah.
They ain't
But
making that
here's the
type of
thing
money.
though. This thing, also inflation, bro. These niggas were probably making 50,000. You know what I'm saying? Now these
Right.
kids making 200,000
Mm-hmm.
For
just
the
off the
same
market
shit.
itself. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop market is up. So
Even the
yeah, you can
apps. The apps, bro. The apps themselves. And we had Facebook and all that. I'm pretty sure
right. You could
KRS
you
going
couldn't even put music out.
right.
You could not put music.
First of
That was the
all,
hardest thing ever. Was man, we just gotta get signed so we can get some music out.
I say this. We talk about Facebook and shit. Let Tupac would have had Facebook. Right now, the music industry,
Oh
as
my
far as social
god.
media, would have been at least 10 levels ahead by now. If this motherfucker would have had
Either
social
that
media.
or would have been 10 levels more stupid.
Yeah,
Cause I don't
I ain't gonna
know if
say
you
I ain't gonna say
remember this.
stupid. I ain't gonna say stupid. He
Nah,
would have done a
bro.
lot of stupid shit, but he would have used that
I ain't
outlet to
saying
be
that
educational.
Tupac would have been doing stupid shit, but Tupac followers tend to remember the dumbest parts of Tupac to follow.
Mm-hmm.
Even to the point that Andre 3000 was like, y'all on that Tupac and all that wop, talking loud, talking about that's gangster shit. But because it was like it's kind of like niggas was doing Tupac like they do Scarface. They wasn't taking his messages, they was taking the images and saying, yeah, excuse me, yeah, spit at the police, yeah, get shot, shoot back, kill it, shoot a cop.
Mm-hmm.
They was taking the images. They wasn't really looking at Tupac as the, you know what I'm saying, as a Martin Luther King. Nigga, they were looking at Tupac as a Scarface.
Mm-hmm.
And that's I feel like that if they would have been that now with Facebook, it'd have been the same way. It's a million Lil Waynes. It would have been a million Tupacs.
Oh man.
Like right now, you got all these Lil Waynes. Everybody's a Lil Wayne, and they're not like the best parts of Wayne. They're like the lean sippers with the face tats, with the, you know, they're not the best parts of Wayne. They're not the genius level intellect of Wayne. They're not the, you know what I'm saying, the wordplay and the calligraphy of words Lil Wayne.
Not even
No,
that. The dude is actually a smart dude. Like
right.
educationally smart.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you like I be saying this shit. Do people realize that him and Two Chains have a doctor's degree in psychology? And psychology is the study of the mind. So they do reverse psychology the way they drop their music because they allow you to come to them instead of they go to you instead of you coming to them. Like they actually use their degree. Like think about it. Like how many times you see a black person get a degree and don't use it? They actually use their degree in the medical way.
Hmm.
Like that is so genius to me. because you can say like, yo, I'm that smart that I use my degree in music, my nigga, and I get paid off for something I love, but doing it with a degree. So that is smart of Wayne. I want, like how you say they take the bad side. A lot of people need to start taking that little side. Like, dude is smart.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Nobody, they don't look at that though. They never look. They never look at anything other than money amount and ignorance level.
Yeah,
Papa's right.
Like, how ignorant do we get? How wild do we get? You know what I'm saying? Is it because again, it has to have that thrill.
Mm-hmm. Shit, man, what y'all got for the chat for the world coming up? Anything?
No.
No.
I have nothing. This is crazy. I have nothing. Oh, yeah, I do. I got something. The OGs. The fucking We Train Different. The OGs.
There you go.
October 1st. They will no longer be available on the site. No more OGs will be available. So you either get them now or you never get them. Because I have to make room for new things. And, new, you know, as the world turns, baby, we spread like germs. I got new sweatsuits coming. It's right in time for the fall to get y'all right. And I expect y'all to be, you know what I'm saying, with it or not with it. Because, again, the OGs is gone. Ain't no more OGs. I might bring them back later in life, maybe. Maybe not. Depends on what else is happening. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to get them OGs, that goes for the Loner, the original Redbird. All of those are out of there.
What?
Yeah, October 1st.
You gonna give me one, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gonna give me one.
Yeah, all of them gone. I'm getting rid of them October 1st. Yeah, the crew necks, all of them, because I'm getting ready for sweatsuits. The October 1st, I'm coming through with a whole new sweatsuit. I'm trying to have 3 good sweatsuits already designed, and through the rest of the winter, I'm gonna be doing sweatsuits.
Oh, okay. Get that at ripdoeseverything.com, baby.
Indeed.
What you got, Frank?
We gonna see, how can I say it? October 31st, Haddonfield too. But I'm thinking about dropping the single between next week and the 14th. So between the first 2 weeks, I might just drop some. I don't know, depending on how I feel. But October 31st, Haddonfield too. That's it for me.
I'm gonna be on that jump. I'm on that project. I'm gonna be on that project, so that's cool. Yeah, you be featured on that, so that's what I got.
Already.
I feature on Hadfield too, and then like I said, that announcement, we'll let y'all know we've been talking about it in the back. Once we get something stamped and sealed, we'll be able to bring forth the information. But until then, episode 21. Yeah, we officially legal to drink now.
Yeah, we're grown now.
We're starting the real world. Almost out of college and about to go on the greener pastures. Yep. Corner Street Rap. Episode 21. Joe Numbers, Frank Fingers, Redbird Rip. I'm going to play this video one more time because that was 5. And again, I told y'all I like the song.
Right on.
Yeah. So let me go ahead and play this, and then after that, y'all, we're going to be out.
Nah, you ain't gonna have to be laying around this house. You gonna have to get up. You gotta apply yourself. You gotta do something, boy. What happened with your job? But what happened with the transcripts for school? You just can't sit around here smoking weed all day, boy. You gonna have to get out this house.
Damn, mama tripping. All up in my ear about eviction. I don't care, I'm sticking to the mission. Half a year, my clippy money mission. Focus, so I changed my forecast. Hate on me or doubt me, then that's your bad. Get into the money, get into the bag. Time to pop a bottle, time to pop a tag. Got no time for bitches, gotta let them go. Focus on my figures with my nigga roll. Be away forever, that's forever both. Feeling just like Leroy, cause I got the glove. Cowbunga, I done caught away. Eat at Benny Hunters on a normal day. Hit when I first greet her, that's a normal day. And she the type to date you and to take away. Bang this in your Jeep, nigga. Roll up, hit the sweet, nigga. Yeah, rip on this beat, nigga. Red bird, sweet, nigga. Your nigga lame than a hoe. All cap like the thing on the pole. All caps like you screaming at a hoe. Whole story about it like the here go.
A master assassin let loose amongst mortals. First directive, seek and destroy those who oppose. Couldn't get close to me with a portal. Louis Vuitton straight jacket, that's crazy fashion. Streetwear on the Build-A-Bear. Play dirty like a wrestler with a steel chair. Touch the dial, I'm still there. Smiling, profiling. Punch the heavy bag, get a mile in. Go hard, make them throw the towel in. No pressure, the best ever. Sophisticated like a wax seal leather. When you feel it pop, that's when you let up. Make them question if it's in his best interest to even get up. Stiff as a board, light as a feather. Mosquito buzzing like your citronella. Wake me when you find a flyer feather. And when he open his hand, that's when he find that I done got his pebble.
Bang this in your Jeep, nigga. Roll up, hit the sweet, nigga. Yeah, rip on this beat, nigga. Red bird, sweet, nigga. Your nigga lame than a hoe. All cap like the thing on the pole. All cap like you screaming at a hoe. Whole story about it like the here go.
Check, mic check, 1 2 1 2. Rip a nigga chill. Oh, cliff.
And he is out.